Hello everyone, this is Dan, your resident Digimon fan. Welcome back to the channel where today we've got another episode of Dan buys random stuff on eBay and shows it off on camera. So today I've picked up a few things which I was watching for a little while, waiting for the price to drop, and they were things that I wasn't really originally interested in, but there's a couple of cards in this set which I'm very keen on because they are actually alternate arts of BT8 English cards, and BT8 at the time of recording this video is not actually out yet. So I was very excited to get these. Let me just open up this package here and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So in here we have 3 sets of cards and they are from Digimon Card Fest. So 3 different sets here. The first set is known as the Fest set. 10 cards in here. You've got a Slash Angemon on the front. We'll have a proper look at him in just a moment. The second set is the Vault set. So starting off with the tournament promo Diaboromon, and then on the back we have the Egg set as well. So we have a BT7 Koromon over here. All of these cards are stamped with a gold Digimon Card Fest stamp, so they're pretty cool looking, and these are relatively rare. They were only given out at tournaments. So the Digimon Card Fest was a tournament held in different parts of the world in the month of March 2022, and these were sort of like participation prizes. There was also an incredibly rare, super rare Lilithmon that you could get, which I'll put on screen now, and this Lilithmon I believe was only for first place, so it's entirely possible that only a very small number of these cards exist. I have looked on eBay to see if I could find the Lilithmon, and it's literally thousands of pounds. So very rare, that one, and one I will not be picking up personally. But other than that, there's these 30 cards and that Lilithmon, and those are the Digimon Card Fest stamped cards. So really excited to have a look at some of these. There are also event packs that were given out during this event, and things like sleeves and stuff like that, but I'm not too fussed about that. I just wanted to have a look at these. So let's get into these cards. Starting off with the Fest set. So let's get this open. I've got some sleeves as well over here. Those are the Volt X Exact Fit sleeves, which are my new sleeves of choice for my collector's album, which if you've seen my recent collection update video, that's where I'm keeping alternate arts and things like that, so that's where these will go. It just makes them look really nice and fit perfectly inside the pages as well. So let's have a look at these cards one at a time. Starting off, we have Slash Angemon. So this is actually a complete alternate art. So completely new artwork, and it's an uncommon usually in BT1. So you can see that, but it's still got the foil around the outside to show that it's this rare. Looks really nice with the Digimon Card Fest stamp on it, and I'm not sure who that is in the background. I'll do some research and see if I can find out. It looks a bit like Omni Shoutmon, but it's green, so I'm guessing that there is some sort of connection there. But that's our first card. We have Slash Angemon. Second card, very excited about this one. We have Rust Tyrannomon. So Rust Tyrannomon was a super rare in BT2, and this is a really nice version of that card. It's more silvery than the rainbowy that you normally get on super rares, but it looks really cool with the Digimon Card Fest stamp. So let's put him in his sleeve. There we go. Rust Tyrannomon, card number 2. Card number 3, we have Rebellimon from BT6 Double Diamond. So nothing too special here. He was a rare in Double Diamond, so he had the silver foiling then as well. So this is basically just the exact same card, but with the gold Digimon Card Fest stamp. Very nice. Next up, we have Darkdramon. So this is really cool. Darkdramon from BT4 Great Legend. And he was a rare before, but he had a gold border because they didn't do the silver borders for the rares back then. So this is nice to see him like this. I really like Darkdramon. I believe I had one in both Cyber Sleuth and Digimon World Next Order, so I do really like Darkdramon. Next up, we have Hexblaumon. So let's bring him forward. So Hexblaumon was a super rare in BT5 Battle of Omni, and this is a cool one. Got the Cardfest logo on the right rather than the left this time, which I guess makes sense because it's got more going on over here, like its weapon and stuff. But yeah, so he's used to be a super rare, and now he is more designed like a rare with the silver foil in this set. Looking very nice. Next up we have Huckmon. Huckmon is a rare in BT6 Double Diamond, so again very similar to the Double Diamond Huckmon, but this time with the Digimon Card Game stamp, Digimon Card Fest stamp rather. So that is Huckmon. Probably the least exciting in this set, I would say. Next up we have Evolution Ancient, which is from Next Adventure. So it's cool that they kept the blue foil, and you've got the Digimon Card Fest stamp on here. Very, very nice. Let's put him in there. Evolution Ancient. And now these next two are the BT8 cards I was referring to. So starting off with, we have Gamamon, which is really awesome. So this is BT8008. It's a rare in the next set, but the next set hasn't come out yet at time of recording. So it's really nice to get a Gamamon, first Gamamon card in the English set. Really nice. There's Gamamon. Next we have Hero. So Hero is Gamamon's tamer in Digimon Ghost Game. I've not started watching Ghost Game because I'm playing catch up with the older series. So currently I'm midway through Digimon Data Squad, which I'm quite enjoying. Yeah, Hero, another BT8 card that we've got early in Digimon Card Fest. Very cool. And then the last card is super interesting. So this is a Diaboromon token. So I don't fully understand how this works, but I know that in the card game you can substitute Diaboromon out with these tokens. So this one actually comes with a full-fledged token, which is really awesome. So you can say this card could be used as a Diaboromon token. Pretty cool. So that's a definitely quite an interesting one. Alright, so that's our first 10 cards from the Fest set. Pretty cool set. Let's have a look now at the Vault set. Starting off the Vault set with the same Digimon at the end of the Fest set, we have Diaboromon, and this Diaboromon is the Tournament Pack Volume 1 Diaboromon, so really interesting to get him in here. It makes sense because he was quite playable and quite sought after, which made him very expensive, so it's cool to see him in here. So first card up, Diaboromon, and nice to see that this time he's actually got some holo, so he's got shiny blue in the background, and he's got the silver border around the outside. The Tournament Pack Volume 1 Diaboromon is just a plain non-holo card. So really nice for him to get a re-release in this shiny style. Very nice. Next up we have Toy Agumon, who's a really cute Digimon, and I really like this card art as well. Digimon World reference right here. And this is the BT2 Toy Agumon. So nice to see these with the silver foils, as those were not around in BT2. So there we have Toy Agumon. Next up is Gomamon. So this is, I believe, still quite a meta card for blue decks. So this is Gomamon from the 0.0 promo pack. So really cool to see him get re-released in the set. It makes sense to release meta cards for the people that were attending the tournaments. Just another way for them to get re-released. So really nice to have Gomamon. Next up is Agumon. So he is promo number 9. And so this is an alternate version of the Agumon that was in the, I believe it was the special release booster. I'm not exactly sure what the booster was called, but it was one of the promos that you would get in that pack along with Greymon. So really nice. I believe that one had like an oil slick effect. So this one is a silver effect, so is quite different. Next up is Pulsemon. So that's really cool. So another decently meta card, and Pulsemon is quite hard to get because he is a pre-release promo from BT4. So he is quite hard to come by these days, but nice to get a holographic one with the Digimon Card Fest on it. Very nice. Another very meta card is Palmon. I was lucky enough to actually pull Palmon from my Great Legend Power-Up pack in the holo form, because it turns out that Palmon being so meta meant that he commanded quite a high price on market sites, so it was good for me to pull him directly. And yeah, now we've got an alternate art version as well. We have Chikurimon. This is from BT6 Double Diamond. Usually a common, so it doesn't have a silver border usually, but it's really nice to see this one get the holo treatment. Chikurimon. Next is a Wizardmon promo. I believe this is from Double Diamond. It might have been the Double Diamond Dash Pack. Yes, I believe that's the case. I believe it's the Dash Pack from Double Diamond. So this is very similar. I believe that one had silver foil as well. But yeah, very nice card. Next up is Geo Greymon. Greymon? What am I talking about? Geo Greymon from the SC7 theme deck, which was the starter deck rather, which was the Gallantmon starter deck. So he was an uncommon before. Now we've got a holo version of that. So it's nice that they're putting starter deck cards in here. And Geo Greymon's very cool. As I said, I've been watching Data Squad, which took a few episodes to get into, not going to lie. Yeah, but it was cool to see Geo Greymon come into play, because I'd only ever seen him in the games before. And then the last card is Cordramon from ST8, which is the All Force Vidramon starter deck. So Cordramon, usually an uncommon card, but now he's got foiling as well. Put it in the sleeve. And there we go, very nice. So that is the Vault set. Some really cool cards in here. I'm really happy with these. I only knew some of them. I hadn't looked at the full card list. So it's pretty cool to get those ones. Okay, let's have a look at the egg set. And finally we have the egg set. So let's get these ones open. Intrigued to see what kind of eggs we get in here. Let's take those out. And for those who aren't too familiar, I'm not sure why you'd be watching this video, but it's called the egg set because these are Digi-Egg cards. So Digimon that have hatched straight out of eggs and then evolved up to the in-training level. That's why they're called Digi-Eggs. Anyway, with that out of the way, here is Koromon. So BT7 alternate art Koromon. Sorry, it's not an alternate art, but it's an alternate design. Usually an uncommon, so nice to see a foil Koromon. I like that all of these cards are foil. They're very premium looking, which just adds to the rarity, I think. Next up we have Argomon. So he's from BT2. Very nice. Nice shiny Argomon. Oh, I see the boy down below. We'll get to him in just a second. And then we have Demi Vmon. Love Demi Vmon. And I just realised that Chibomon is bouncing off Gazimon's head. Oh dear, what are you doing? But this is from BT3. So very cute to see Demi Vmon in here. Now with some lovely silvery holo. Next up we have Upamon. So also from BT3. Upamon digivolves into Armadillomon. Very cute Digimon. Let's put him in there. There we go. Very cool. Next up we have Demi Meramon, this one from BT3 as well. So getting lots of BT3 alt arts here. So we've got Demi Meramon, the purple boy. There we go. Very nice. Next is Missaimon. So he is from BT4 Great Legend. And he's the one with the Bomb Cat babies, who I still don't know the name of. But yeah, he's very interesting looking Digimon. I actually have a pre-release version of him as well. So this is maybe my third different version of this card, which is pretty interesting. Next up is Xiaomon from Great Legend as well. Looks a bit like a marshmallow dog. And that's the extent of my knowledge on Xiaomon. I guess maybe it goes up to Labramon because it's got the same sort of design. But I'm not sure if I'm correct. Next up is Pikmon from BT5 Battle of Omni. So Pikmon is sort of like the starter for the Starmon line. So that's pretty cool to get him in there as well. I do like the Starmon line. Very nice. We have another Demi Meramon, but this time it's from BT6. So very popular Digimon is our Demi Meramon. So usually, as with these, an uncommon. So cool to see him get some holo. And then the last card is Pagumon also from Double Diamond, and he is squashing his his babies as well. These are very cute looking Digimon. So that is the egg set. So pretty nice collection of eggs over here as well. So there you have it. This is the free Digimon Card Fest sets I picked up today. So we had the Fest set, the Vault set, and the Egg set. I have to remember all the names then. So the only card that I'm missing now is the Lilithmon, which I definitely will not pick up unless I can find it for a very reasonable price, which I believe is very, very unlikely to happen. But it's still really nice to get all of these cards. In total, I paid £57 for these, which works out at about £2 a card, which isn't too bad when you consider it. Probably would have been nicer to get them for a lower price, but that was definitely the lowest that I found on eBay. So it's not too bad. And for those who may be wondering, I don't play the game. If I did, I would definitely be participating in these tournaments and not purchasing the promo cards, but I'm a collector. I'm not really into the game itself, so this is my way of collecting the cards. But it's still really nice to have them. I'll, of course, be taking good care of them, and they'll be having pride of place in my collector's album. So that's everything for today, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more videos soon. Take care.